Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. My name is Jozee from Lilyleaf 11 in New Zealand. So, I was asking the universe, why is there negativity? Like, I don't understand how we've gone so deep sometimes into negativity. And the answer I got was, how can we be all that is if there is only positivity? So the universe, source consciousness, wanted to be everything, see what it could be every single thing that can be imagined. And to be every single thing that can be imagined, it can't just be positive. It has to have the opposite. It has to have a dualistic state at the same time. So it has to have a negative, and having the negative shows you what positive really is, and vice versa. So I feel like at the moment there's been so much negative, like deception kind of coming out. And what I have been feeling is that the universe is kind of like it's bringing out all of the negativity now to be seen. It's bringing out all of our traumas, all of the stuff that has been happening in this reality in order to be reset, realigned back to the original divine blueprint. So what I'm seeing is everything that has been a deception can no longer stay a deception. So I'm getting like the guides are showing me, it's an old Jim Carrey movie. It's called Liar, Liar. And I think he was a lawyer, and he used to lie all the time. Not saying that all lawyers lie, not at all, but that's just the movie. He would lie a lot, and then I think his son wanted him to tell the truth, wished that he would tell the truth. So then he had to tell the truth all of the time. And this is what I'm getting for the earth reality now, is that there's everything that's been going on with these agendas, the deception that has been going on in this reality. It's no longer allowed to be hidden. So everybody has to speak their truth, which is going to be like liar, liar, where some people will try to keep hiding, keep playing the game of illusion. Some of these, the dark agenda that's been going on, they'll be trying to hide it, but they won't be able to. It will just blurt out. The truth will just come out through either they will say it themselves, somebody else will say it. We can already see there's a lot of whistleblowers and things, but yeah, it's like a energetic frequency that's not allowing people to be deceptive anymore. And as well as you guys will be picking up more, as you tune in more to your higher self, you'll be able to see deception. You're probably already noticing so much more now, which, it can be disappointing. That spiritual awakening is super exciting when you see all this amazing stuff, and then you start to get into the real what's going on in this reality, and you're like, oh, it's a little bit disappointing about what has been created. But this is why we are releasing all of that old negativity, and we are recreating the new earth, or recreating the original divine blueprint, to make this new earth reality. So we can shift the frequency of anything. So with all of this, everything coming out now, we're seeing what we might call the truth to this reality. We're seeing so much stuff, and it can be really frustrating and really annoying. But the thing is, if we get really angry about what's going on, then we're just going to keep feeding that energy. The negative energy feeds off the shame, the fear, the guilt, the anger, the frustration, so it keeps it alive. So a really good thing to do is just offer forgiveness. We don't condone what's going on at all, but if we offer forgiveness, then that can kind of transmute the energy. So we have compassion for where the collective is at, because the consciousness level of a lot of people has been at a very dense, low vibration. So they were kind of trapped in this vortex of repeating the same patterns in survival consciousness, doing what they could to kind of try and live on this in this reality. So yeah, forgiveness. If you can't offer forgiveness, just offer the 0 point neutrality. So be the observer and just offer nothing. Like nothing is actually better than anger. No, I'm not saying don't feel angry, because you are source energy. You can have any feelings you want. But if you feel angry, then I recommend releasing it as soon as you can. So maybe go to the gym, go for a run, go for a walk, go for a swim, jump around, yell, listen to loud music, just do whatever you can to release it, because that anger shifts your cells, and then those negative entities feed off that anger. Don't get annoyed at them, those negative entities feeding off us, because we feed off the energy of other things. Like, some people feed off the energy of animals. Some of us feed off the energy of plants. We're all in this universe, we're all basically eating each other. I know, it's kind of disgusting. We're feeding off each other. So if we want to raise our vibration, and release those old energies, those old entities, then we can raise our vibration through love and compassion, excitement, fun. So yeah, as when you're in a higher reality as well, like a higher vibrational frequency, you don't actually need to eat. You don't really need to feed off anything, because you just utilize the 0 point quantum energy of the universe. So you don't need a battery, you don't need solar power, you don't need oil, you don't even need water. You just live off the energy of the universe, the 0 point quantum unified field. So yeah, but that's we've come to play this game. We've come to play in a physical, what we would call a more physical reality, even though other realities are completely physical, but this is more of a matter field of energy, a really dense physical body. So our bodies feel heavy compared to feeling of a lighter body in the higher realm. So what we can do is we can, like I said, shift the frequency of anything. So if something is bothering you, stressing you out, or you're seeing like the cloud sprays, all that stuff, you can shift the energy of it. So you can help this whole world, you can help Earth, you can help Gaia, you can help your friends, family, help yourself. So you just shift the energy of it. So you set an intention. So say if there was violence somewhere, you set an intention of compassion and love, and you send it, like within the quantum field, there's no time and space. It can get there, like, if it's across the entire planet, it can still be there within less than a second. So you've set an intention of what you want. You could visualize just it disappearing, or you can visualize things, like if it's in the clouds, there's chemicals in the clouds, you can visualize butterflies kind of cleaning it up for you, or you can visualize bubbles, like golden bubbles of source energy cleaning up the atmosphere. You can do so much. You don't actually have to know how it's going to happen. All you have to do is set your intention and allow the universe to sort it for you. But if we keep focusing on all of the negative things that are going on, then we're adding to it. If we're looking, observing it and say, oh, that's so bad, that makes me really angry, we need to do something about this, just really negative energy, it just keeps growing, expanding, expanding, expanding. But if we observe it and say, okay, this is not what I want in my reality, I intend on releasing this energy, shifting the consciousness of it, because everything is an energy in form, and everything is a consciousness that is a soul fractal of source. So we can shift any consciousness to a different type of frequency. So we can put a bubble around something if we want to clear it. You can even do this when you're manifesting money. If you want to put a golden bubble of light around your bank account and you intend on expanding that bubble of light, expanding your money abundance. Or if it's your healing, you can put a golden bubble of healing around yourself, or if it's your ankle, or if it's your shoulder, put a golden bubble of light, source frequency, and intend on healing. You don't have to know how it's going to happen, just put your intention out there. So whatever it is, whatever is bothering you, if it's Gaia, if there's something happening with the earth, you can put a golden bubble around it. If it's a rainforest, if it's a fire, if it's an earthquake, you can put a golden bubble around it. And if all of us did that, we could really shift the frequencies of this reality. So yeah, just set your intention and go for it. You're more powerful than you know. We have been taught that we're not powerful, but honestly, we are like Marvel superheroes. We can do so much. We can do telekinesis. We are all psychic. We can all channel information. We can all remote view. We can remote view across the universe. We can biolocate, so shift to another location. We can do it. So this is a super exciting time. So just try and keep your frequency. If you can't keep your frequency high, that's okay. I get it. There are a lot of challenges going on for us at the moment, but we've got to remember that we are source energy. We can quantum leap at any time. So visualize the 0 point energy of neutrality and stay in that space where you have everything that you need, and then start creating what you really want. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. Check out my Patreon membership platform. I have crystal reiki and starseed, angel card readings, so much good stuff. So appreciate you supporting me. It means a lot. So sending good vibes your way, and I will see you all in the new earth frequencies. Peace. Bye for now.